The Animorphs created a psychopath, then abandoned him on an Isle of Rats. Yes, I just finished Animorphs books 20 through 22, the David Trilogy. Hi, I'm Liz, and I'm reading the Animorphs now in 2025 because apparently it's also 2003. I'm basing this on recent newsworthy events concerning the Middle East. We all are this exact meme in this exact time. But enough of DC Comics, let's get back to the David trilogy. See, the Animorphs meet a new kid named David, who in my head cast is tween Mark Paul Gosselaar. This new kid is playing with a very familiar blue cube, the very Andalite cube that gave the Animorphs their morphing powers. They attempt a stealth mission at David's house to get the cube back, fearful the Yeerks will get their hands on it and have a deadly new weapon. Their mission not only horribly fails, but it leads the Yeerks right to David's door. The battle destroys his home, puts his parents under Yeerk control, and now David is on the run, and he's pissed. The kids don't know what to do. Do they make David an Animorph, protecting him and strengthening their team? Or is it dangerous to give a person they barely know such immense power? They decide to go for it, and it was dangerous to give a kid they barely know such immense power. Especially one who is furious that his life has been upended over a war he doesn't care about. Once David gets morphing powers, it is clear he will not use them for good. He immediately and gleefully kills an innocent bystanding crow when he's in his golden eagle morph. He also has grand plans to become a master jewel thief, but the most alarming thing is his excitement to kill. Then David begins to morph people to fuck with the Animorphs, including Jake's cousin, who is a kid in a coma in the ICU. He morphs him right before that kid dies. Did he kill him? David figures he can just live his life as this kid, morphing into his own form here and there to keep up with the guys, because there's that 2-hour limit until you can't morph anymore. And the Animorphs decide he has gone too far. So they trick David into morphing into a rat, lead him right into a rat trap, let him stew there for the 2-hour limit so he is permanently a rat. Then they dump him on an abandoned island where passerby can hear him crying, "No! No!" And that wrecked my life. And, it's a tough situation. The Animorphs fucked up David's life. It seems like he was a troubled kid before his life was upended. At least, I think that's what the authors want us to think because he had a pet cobra and loves heavy metal. Uh-oh. I think a better solution would have been to sedate David when he was in the morph of that coma kid. Then he'd be stuck as a powerless human, and he'd be raised by a nice family, but I don't know, tweens will be tweens, and by that I mean tweens will turn you into a rat and abandon you on Rat Island. This is a great trilogy. The kids are struggling with their roles in the Yeerk War. Rachel discovers the others think of her as a cold-hearted killer, and she's horrified to realize they're right. Jake is starting to manipulate his own friends as the unofficial leader of the group. Oh, yeah, and our incredible pop culture 90s early OOs reference? It comes in the form of another absolutely wild Rachel narrative, which I'm just gonna fucking read out loud right now.
My name is Rachel, and I was deep in this strange dream that seemed to involve me trying on dresses at my favorite department store. Only the sales ladies kept bringing me things that were way, way too small. So I said, "Hey, can't you tell these aren't my size?" And the sales lady said, "Well, we don't have anything in your size." "What?" I demanded. "You don't have anything in size 300 and wait a minute," I thought. I don't wear size 300, but in that moment, I caught sight of myself in the mirror. And I was in my elephant morph. I was still growing, bigger and bigger, till my massive bulk was pressing people against the walls and floors and ceiling. I looked down, and there, beneath one massive fold of elephant belly, was a small figure in an orange hooded sweatshirt. "Oh my God, she killed Kenny!" someone cried.
A frickin' South Park reference, people. Rachel books are fucking insane. Anyway, I drew some fan art featuring my headcast of the show. I don't know, maybe because I'm reading a tween book, it's making me feel like a tween again. Here it is. I think I'm gonna use these images in future episodes too. I'll see you soon for more Animorphin time.